to Sheila and Louise on this side.
How do you know the difference between a real emotion, a false emotion, and a self-deceptional emotion?
Good question. When you feel a real emotion, your whole world will change instantly. When you feel a self-deception emotion, nothing changes at all. So the way you tell whether emotion is self-deception, constructed, or actually a real pain-based emotion is by the effect it has after you've felt it. Is that easy to understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. So the effect being that if you feel it and everything starts changing straight away afterwards, then it means you felt something that was actually a causal pain-based emotion. If you felt, there are times when you feel some of it and so it hasn't changed, but you always see an effect even if you've released even just a small portion of a causal pain-based emotion. There will always be some measurable effect in your life where something changes, always. That's God's feedback system. It's wonderful. You know straight away whether you dealt with something or not. You follow me? So this is like... example, I've given you the example that I've been working through a lot of stuff about worth issues, right? And I'm still I've still got a lot of work to do on it. But the reality is, every time I do something, bang, instantly I get emails from people about something related to it. I get certain things happening, positive things happening immediately, and I know I'm not doing it in addiction or anything like that, because I've don't feed people's addictions very much at all for a long time now, right? So it's all to do, and I know it's not spirits, because most spirits hate my guts. when I say hate my guts, it's not true. It's like, obviously all my celestial friends love me, but most spirits who are attacking me don't like me to have any success whatsoever about anything. So and quite often that's an effect too that I get, that I actually measure. So when I get more attack, usually I go, I'm getting more attacked here. This is a good sign. It is a good sign, isn't it? Because it means you're not conforming to the world. You're conforming less. The more attack you get, the less you're conforming, right? So that's a good sign. So I sort of see that as a good sign. Most of you sort of see that as a bad sign. You go, oh, it's getting harder now, I'm going to give up, or whatever. That's the point of their attack. They want you to give up. Like, I go, I'm getting attacked now, you ripper. That means that I've actually made a bit of progress here, you see? Yeah. And sometimes the attack gets pretty intense on myself and Mary, like pretty intense attack. And, there's not, if you think about the hundreds of thousands of people who have heard divine truth, how many people actually like us? Of those hundreds of thousands of people, there's not very many. Most of them feel very angry with us and very upset with us and in a rage with us and so forth. And we get lots of expressed rage all the time, of course, from Christians and others. But the more that happens, the more I feel I'm progressing. Does that make sense? So there's ways to measure all of these things. You remember, you're living in a world that's going to oppose you doing this. You are. So everything's not going to be smooth sailing, but internally you will feel happier. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You can't expect the world to love it, but you will. You will. Where are we over here, Louise?